Hello and welcome back. In the previous video, we talked about the different ways in which you can open a file, be it a project file or a family file, right? So you can use this particular tab called Open if you want to open a project file. Or if you want to open a family file, you can go to this and you can open it via that. Or there's another way you can do that. You can use the Windows shortcut called Control O. I'm gonna press Control and O. That will open up this dialog box, and if I'm very familiar with the location, say for example in the previous case the model file, I've put that in the folder called Revit file, and that is in my desktop. So I'm going to go to desktop and I'm going to go to the Revit file, which I'm pretty sure that file I have, and I've just clicked the sample project and I can still open that. Right, this is similar to the family file also. You can press Ctrl O and you can navigate to the location where you have stored your family files, right? So that's something like that, right? So in this video we'll be taking a look at the procedure to create new file, new project file or new family file. To do so, if you want to create a new project file, you can go to new underneath the models, or you can prefer the Windows shortcut called Control N, right? So you can either way you can create that, right? So let me create a new project file. I'm going to click new underneath the models, which I'm going to create a project file. Before that, it asked me a few important things like the templates that I'm going to use, right? That's a very important thing. The default templates are given here in the drop down. So the Imperial construction templates, the Imperial architectural templates, and Imperial structural templates, and Imperial systems templates. And these are FPS systems or non-metric systems, or you can even call them as like non-SI standards, right? Other than that, we have got a metric construction template, metric architectural templates, and metric structural templates. I generally take metric construction template. I'm going to click that, or if you have your own template, you can probably navigate to that and you can take from that particular file, right? You want to create a project or project template. So all these things are default templates. In case you want to create a project template, you can pretty well click this and you can start working on it. So that needs a basic template. So these are the basic templates. From that you can create your own template also. Say for example, if you run repetitive business, repetitive construction projects, you don't have to create everything from the scratch. Like, so you know that what you're gonna do. So instead of project, you create as a template. So if there's a minor modification, you can make on the template itself rather than you create everything from the scratch. You know that that's a job you will be doing it pretty much often, right? So in that case, you can use as a template. For this example, I'm going to create a project, a new project. So I click project, and the template I'm going to use is metric construction template, and I'm going to click OK. So once I click that, that will take me to the page where I'm going to actually create a project or a BIM project or the particular project, right? And here it is, like we have got the 4 direction markings, and we have got the properties panel and the project browser. So we'll be talking about this in the later part of this course, but understand that creating a project is pretty easy, right? If you want to create another project, say you don't have to close this and go back to the home screen. Instead, you can go to this particular thing called home, or press Ctrl D. That will take you to the home screen. Then you can open an existing project or a new project. Say for example, I'm gonna use now the Windows shortcut called Control N. So I'm gonna press Control N. So instead of construction template, let me open up an architectural template, and I need to create a project, or let's take a look at the project template, and I'm gonna click OK. Right, so as soon as I click that, I've got another project opened up. So you see level 1 and level 1. This is the metric construction template, and this is a metric architectural template for the and it's also a project template, and this is just a project, right? So there's a couple of ways you can even do that. That's the power of Revit. You can manage any number of projects at once. Not only that, you can still use family files in association with the projects, or you can make them independently or simultaneously. Let me show that as well. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna go to the home screen. I'm gonna click new underneath the family. So it is just ask me the family templates. Let me go to English, and let me take any one particular template which does not have much information. Here it is. Like I take something called this, which is just like a cross marks, right? I'm gonna click open. It doesn't matter, we can change the name, and also we can, once we have make the family, there are different processes involved in making the family. We'll have a separate section on that. As of now, understand, like I'm gonna click open, and remember that family files are a little different from the project files. You can see this is pretty much the project, and this is the project template, and this is the family, right? And you can even load them, the existing family, or you can even create a new families and something like that, right? So that we will be discussing in the later part of this course, right? So this is the overview of how you create a family file or a Revit file. So this comes to end of today's lecture. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.